I'm still expecting like Cadis to go huge. I mean, Gullywash, I always like seeing Demo Mana and Gullywash. I don't know, it's just kind of a lot of space for them to do what they want to do. So, I mean, I am excited to watch Cadis. Ips has been going huge throughout the entire game, so I'm excited to see what happens there as well. Oh, it started.
Oh right, procasting there from Haydn, so we're on the first round here right now, and we can see that Aphid and Demo are very early casualties there, as T-Mac did go in for the bomb. Right now, Zaibatsu on blue are getting really aggressive. You can see Cadis putting a heck of a lot of spam into Big Door right now. You can see that Flippy there is on Sniper, but he's all the way in lower lobby with the rest of his team, and it looks like WebOne will have to rotate over to the top, although we can see that Tavik is already on their 4th point, already capping it. And the crits there is popped there onto Exxon. Doesn't manage to get anyone though. I think that's the crits there from onto Cadis as well. Takes out Exxon with a crit, but oh, Zeus there taking out Tavik with an Ubersaw.
Yeah, I mean, Zaibatsu just kind of losing a lot of players right there, but they did manage to just about get out of there alive, which was very nice. We do actually see Flippy. We saw Flippy go to mid as the sniper rifle guy, and it does look like he's going to be sticking with that sniper. Nice superstar coming out from Yusupa into lobby onto the scout, which is going to allow that small advantage that Two Nuts had to be completely gone. But Two Nuts is still running Kritzkrieg. Yusupa is also running Kritzkrieg as well, so we're going to see some Kritzkrieg on Kritzkrieg action. We do see Bodzilla still running heavy. He seems very fond of his heavy today. It does look like the Kritzkrieg is going to be popped straight out the door, trying to do a bit of work. Heavy game. Oh no, someone gets taken down. Sorry. Crit rocket onto Yusupa, taking Yusupa down, and Bodzilla goes down as well as Flippy. So this has to be around for Zaibatsu. Just demoed up, and it does seem like Zaibatsu is just going to be able to walk under the point right now.
Yeah, well, that was Ips there with 2 crit rockets. First one getting the heavy, second one getting the medic, then a crit shotgun to finish off the scout. And it's currently 1-0 right now to Zaibatsu with 27 minutes left on the clock.
Yeah, it was a very quick round, and hopefully all these rounds goes just as quick, because that is always fun. Very action-packed, very fast-moving, but I also want it to be less one-sided. But hopefully WebOne will be able to step up their game. T-Mac bombing for Exxon right there, but he does get juggled away and doesn't manage to pick him up. Cadis taking out Demo, T-Mac taking down the Sentry, and Flippy running Engineer to mid, which I didn't actually catch. It does seem like WebOne are kind of throwing up all hope right now, which kind of sucks, but it's okay. Hopefully they'll still be able to step it up. We do actually see Two Nuts and Cadis peeking up through Big Door right there. Cadis jumping away, but he does get taken down by Bodzilla, but he does take down Exxon as well as Ips taking down Yusupa, and then get taken down by Bodzilla.
Yeah, you can see the 2 scouts here from Zaibatsu putting a heck of a lot of pressure onto that point. I think that was... Yeah, that's... Oh my god, I can't keep track. There's Bodzilla there trying to go in and get a pick. He's still alive right now. Put a direct rocket there onto Zamzi. But right now, Two Nuts here has 100% Ubercharge, and he's going to push into last with this. As T-Mac does get taken down by Exxon with a great vibe. And we can see a level 2 here at last by, I believe that's Flippy, who does like off-glassing.
Yeah, Flippy off-classing to the Engineer, man. Bodzilla dying right there, and probably going to be off-classing to Heavy. We do actually see the Uber popped, and Yusupa is actually still running Kritzkrieg though, so I don't think, even if he did have the Uber, anything would be able to come out of that. So we are going to be seeing a lot of exchanges going on. Yusupa going for that Uber stop, but he misses, being pressured out behind the capture point right now, and he does get taken down by a nice sticky from Cadis, and a lot of players going down for Zaibatsu though. She likes it rough, and T-Mac are the only players alive. T-Mac going to be trying to bomb in for the point. Will he be able to go any heroic plays, taking down the soldier? But that was a wipe for Zaibatsu, and only 2 players alive for WebOne.
Yeah, it looks like both medics are going to spawn at about the same time, so again we're going to be seeing some sort of even Ubers thing, but will WebOne be able to manage to push out this? I don't think so, because it looks like Zaibatsu already holding by Big Door. Tavik there goes down to some sticky traps on Exxon. Exxon there taking down Ips, so Exxon going huge this game. He did do really well last time as well. T-Mac also goes down to Flippy. Zaibatsu players keep bleeding out right now, and with only 3 up, I question their ability to hold this second point. You can see that Cadis and Two Nuts are already by Big Door.
Yeah, they are holding very far back. Like, they're just kind of considering contesting it, but I don't think they're going to be able to. She likes her off taking out Flippy there. Very quick and nice, easy pick right there. Just kind of free kill. And with the Ubers around equal, it could be kind of interesting to see what happens. Yusu still running that crit streak though, so he's going to be able to get to 100% very quickly and see what happens. The crits is popped though, just trying to spam through big door. 2 nuts only on 86%. We do see a sticky landing on Yusu Power, and he's been forced out of big door. But Zaibatsu losing a lot of their players, and probably WebOne are going to be able to grab this midpoint.
Yeah, like Zaibatsu here have 100%. They can push back in right now, but they don't have a double man, and they don't have a roamer. That doesn't seem to matter though. They pop in anyway. They're forcing out lots of WebOne. D-Mole and Flippy there go down. WebOne should have really predicted that, but anyway, they've backed out all the way back to the choke right now. That was a good contest there by Zaibatsu, but Yusufa will have crits sometime soon right now. And Cadus there goes down to great sticky trap from Exxon after he does manage to get trapped in by Bowzilla.
Yeah, we're going to be seeing 90% crit streak from Yusupa and a 50% from 2 nuts, but I do believe, yeah, 2 nuts is still running the stock Medigun. So, I mean, it is going to be building a little bit slow, but the crits is popped from Yusupa. Just going to be spamming through choke, but I don't think any casualties actually came out of that, and it just kind of scared Zaibatsu out of there. But as I said, nothing's really going to be coming out of that. Bodzilla having to jump away from the big door, and it does look like Zaibatsu are going to be able to push out of here on 90%. It does look like they're going to be confident on grabbing this midpoint. Need to be watching their flanks, as we've seen a few nice back caps coming in from WebOne. I know we have seen that throughout the day, so let's see what happens now. Cadus just going to be trying to spam through choke right now, trying to do a little bit of work, but it doesn't seem like he's going to be able to get any casualties either. She likes it rough, taking down D-Mole and Bodzilla the soldier. 75% crit from Yusupa, trying to go for that Oopsor on the scout, but Exxon has managed to take him down instead.
But yeah, so right now we are seeing about 2 down, no soldiers and no dumb man up for WebOne right now, and I believe the crits there was popped onto Flippy. Does take down Tavik. Will he be able to get anyone else? He does take an air shot to the face, Flippy, but I don't think he could do much else. Wow, oh my god, I take it back. He took down 2 nuts. Cadus there goes down. Yusufa taking down Ips with a crossbow and dominating him after also getting an Ubersaur in. So that was a strangely odd play by WebOne, which did work out in their favor, and they're gonna have to try and cap mid back, although there is a back cap going on. However, with 7 times on the point, this should be easy for them, and Exxon does clean up Stanzi, who was trying to get that back cap.
Yeah, Taviki's going to be trying to, he was going to be trying to snipe from forward spawn right there, but he does actually back spawn, just kind of keep himself out of danger. We see WebOne with 100% Uber, and it does seem like it is a crits creek as well, so we are going to be seeing that probably coming out very soon. With only about 40% from 2 nuts, it doesn't seem like anything's going to be happening too quickly. They are going to be just kind of holding back, playing a little bit defensive, getting Exxon, sorry, not Exxon, they're going to be getting Tavik on the Pyro class, and hopefully going to be able to defend that. Nice reflect from the rocket right there though.
Yeah, that was a great reflected rocket right there. And I believe that, yeah, I believe that's 2 nuts. They're still on Medigun right now. He has about 70% Uber, and WebOne are still trying to push us right now because they did have the man advantage, although Zaibatsu did get some respawns just now. You can see that Tech there and Boud are getting up behind into River right now. It is getting spammed out by Cadus, and they are actually trapped underneath, as there is 100% Uber from 2 nuts. Although Yusufa is on 75% crits, does get finally taken down by Ips, and Bowzilla goes down as well.
Yeah, they're going to be looking to push out right now. I mean, they do have that 2-player advantage, so hopefully they'll be trying to push out a little bit. If they're just going to be rotating around into the lobby, both scouts just hanging by big door right now. It's going to be good at poking into the lobby, trying to do a little bit of chip damage, but I don't think they're going to be able to get too much done. Yusupa only just respawning, still running that crit creek though, still really confident in that crit creek action, and that does seem to be working out in their favor. But the window has closed, and it does seem like Zaibatsu are going to be having to hold back at the last point now. Not really feeling too confident. We do see T-Mac going up on battlements now, just kind of going to be roaming around, just trying to do a little bit of work, and I want to see if he can get anything done, because he's going to be trying to just kind of go out. Second point does look very clear, but Exxon getting a nice sticky trap onto T-Mac. Roberto AFH taking down Tavik as well, but it does seem like Zaibatsu are going to try push on to second anyway.
Wow, great bomb in there by Demo. Bombs right into Shutter, takes down Two Nuts there. Samsey also going down, so we're seeing 1 up right now. And that's Demo on the point there. That was mainly Demo. I'm gonna give him credit for that round. And we're taking it 1-1 right now to Gullywash with 20 minutes left of this half.
Yeah, I mean, Ips was trying to defend that last point right there, but Demo just kind of out-DM'd him, just threw Ips around, juggled him a lot, and then that just definitely denied Ips from any kind of defense that he wanted to do. We're going to see Samsey jumping straight up, playing very aggressive, trying to just do as much as damage as quickly as possible, just standing up on this midpoint, doing a lot of damage. Zaibatsu looking very strong this midpoint, taking down Bodzilla, taking down AFH, but T-Mac and Samsey do go down very quickly as well, so it is slightly even, but Zaibatsu really have the player advantage, kind of the positioning advantage, sorry, of being able to grab onto that point, and it does seem like Demo is going to be going through drop down, and a 4 players down for WebOne is going to be really bad for them.
Yeah, Demo, they're getting instantly denied by Tariq, although Tariq does go down to a rocket from him. Yusufa still hasn't spawned yet, and Two Nuts will be able to get this Uber in time once they push into last. I think WebOne are actually trying to contest this right now. You can see Sir Soldier peeking in through lower lobby right now, although he is going to get denied and pushed back.
Yeah, we did see Ips up there, just taking down Aphage. Very nicely done. Aphage was trying to pressure down Ips from doing any work, but he does get taken down. Exxon forcing the Uber, taking down Cadus and taking down Ips as well. But Exxon does finally go down, and Flippy is down as well, so it does look like WebOne are going to have to fall back all the way to last, trying to play this more defensively now, because every time they've kind of been pressured onto last, they just really want to try play defensively. They don't want to throw away around. Samsey going down to Aphage though, and with that little bit of an advantage from Yusupat with that crit streak, it may be what decides this push, but it does seem like Zaibatsu are probably going to look into building that Uber a little bit, looking to kind of push in as well. Flippy being pressured through.
Yeah, T-Mac they're forcing crits, so it's really good. Exxon there actually doesn't manage to take down Tavik there, and Demo there skill sticks Cadus. And it will mean that WebOne do manage to cap the second point back. That was kind of good play. Like T-Mac they did manage to force the crits, but I don't think they knew it was crits, which is why it was just so devastating onto Zaibatsu there.
Yeah, they are going to be seeing Zaibatsu losing the second point, and it does seem like WebOne are going to be able to try get onto mid, but I think Zaibatsu are probably going to be feeling very confident on trying to push onto it, trying to contest it very nicely. They are going to be having to fall out through Big Dog. Bodzilla taking a lot of damage. Flippy did actually go down. Demo taking a lot of damage as well, but they all do manage to escape just in the nick of time with 100% crit streak almost ready from Yusupa and 100% normal Uber from Two Nuts. We do actually see Cadus dropping Cadus right there. We do actually see both Ubers actually exchange though. Tavik going down, T-Mac taking down Yusupa, Samsey taking down Bodzilla, AFH taking down T-Mac, Ips taking down Demo, and a lot of players being exchanged from both teams. Two Nuts trying to get some time at this point, but it does get pressured down by AFH, and it is just Samsey up, and that's a wipe for Zaibatsu.
Yeah, that push there should have been so successful, but what happened was Two Nuts dropped Cadus, he then dropped Tavik. So that was 2 players down already as they tried to push on this point. Cadus and Tavik did manage to spawn though and hold the second point. But this will mean that Ubers will be about even, and I have a feeling that's Yusufa on the crits again. That is building way too fast to be normal Uber. Yep, that is crit screen.
Yeah, Yusupa feeling really confident in that crit streak right now, which is, I guess, a really great thing, because we've been seeing some very interesting crits played today. We did actually see Zaibatsu blocking that midpoint, which is really interesting. I didn't expect them to be able to do that, but they managed to do it anyway. And they're just going to be looking to push through on 2 second. Flippy getting taken down by Cadus's stickies, and a lot of WebOne are holding up top, which is really just denying any kind of push that Zaibatsu are wanting to make. We do see a very nice bombing coming from Ips. Exxon taking down T-Mac, Demo taking down Two Nuts, Cadus taking down Exxon, Ips taking down Samsey, and it's just one player up for WebOne. That was Demo, but Demo does get taken down. Very nice shot from Tavik, and they're going to be able to grab the second point. And just going to be waiting for their respawns, waiting for the medic, and then probably looking to push on to last.
Yeah, you can see 2 scouts there in Riverside from WebOne trying to contest it, but Cadus is throwing a lot of rollers down there, and the angle of Riverside means that those rollers are more than likely going to catch someone. You can see that he does take down Aphage with some clever stickies there, and right now it's 2 down for WebOne. Are they going to make the most out of this, or are they going to play it safe? It looks like they're... No, they're not. They are making the most of it. So you can see Cadus very overextended right now. Exxon there does manage to go down. The Yusufa goes down. Demo goes down. T-Mac kills himself with his own rocket, but I'm assuming he did a lot of damage in there as he jumped in, because that did manage to get cleaned up. And it's 2-1 with 15 minutes left on the clock.
The push right now, we've got a player onto the last point, just being able to staying on that last point, really just completely capping it almost, and then we just saw a bit of a finish off cap right at the end right there. And we do see Samsy getting up here, taking a lot of pressure very quickly. Exxon taking down Cadus extremely quickly in this mid fight, which is definitely going to hinder Zaibatsu's performance. T-Mac being taken down as well, and a lot of Zaibatsu very weak. They are going to be forced out through Big Door, and really just forced out of this fight. They just lost too many players and took too much damage. Tavik going down as well, Cadus only just respawning, Ips taking a lot of damage, Samsy taking a lot of damage. They're actually going to be looking to fall all the way back onto last, and with 100% crits from Tomb Nuts ready, and the crits already popped from U-Super. Going to be trying to do something, but Cadus takes down Bodzilla, taking down U-Super as well. Exxon does manage to take down T-Mac, but it's not going to be enough. Ips taking down Exxon and actually killing himself, but he does finish off D-Mul, and it does seem like Flippy is going to be able to capture second right there, but it does look like Zaibatsu are going to be able to grab and capture or defend this last point.
Yeah, Flippy right now has fallen all the way out, actually gets spotted and gets taken down. So, whoa, Zaibatsu needs to get onto the second point to stop, like, any chance of any just caps or, like, just need to stop forward spawns from WebOne right now. Unfortunately, they did manage to get the forward spawns and are pressuring in through choke, but both medics right now are on 50%, well, 50% crits here from Tech. I'm not sure what, no, crits for both teams on 90%, so we should be seeing some action on the mid fight.
Yeah, we do actually see Flippy switching on over to Heavy right now after he did die and get a back spawn. And he didn't. He's going to be getting the Crits Krieg just about now. He doesn't really get too many players though. Flippy does manage to take down T-Mac, but Demo takes down 2 Nuts, and Flippy does manage to finish Tavik right there, getting a nice 2k. But Samsy is the only one left alive and probably having to fall all the way back to last right now. Not really feeling confident, and WebOne are just going to be able to walk onto this point.
Yeah, that was... I'm not quite sure what happened there. I think that crit Heavy really worked well in their favor, because the crits there from 2 Nuts didn't really manage to get anyone. So right now we can see that 2 Nuts has fallen back to last with his team. He's actually still running crit streak. What is up with the excessive crit streak today from both teams? Of course, Yusufa is still on crit streak himself. He's coming up to 90%. We're gonna see a crit soon. I have a feeling that they want to pop in through Riverside right now on their Demo Man.
Yeah, it does seem like Zaibatsu are holding fairly forward as well, not really feeling like they need to hold back. They can just kind of go all the way in, and we do actually see the crits pop through Riverside. We do actually see a heavy rotating round underneath though. AFA is trying to do a lot of chip damage, a lot of players going down for WebOne though. AFH just managed to pick off Ips, but the Uber is still at 100% crits for Zaibatsu, and it's just AFH up, and I don't even know where he went. He is rotating around into lobby, just kind of waiting. Let's see if he can actually get anything done right now. He's just kind of going to be waiting. He knows that 2 Nuts does have that 100% crits, but he does get taken down by Cadus' stickies right there as he tries running out of lower, and that is going to allow Zaibatsu just kind of to walk onto this point. It does seem like WebOne are going to try contest it a little bit. The Uber was used the crits, but it was a little bit too late. Soldier waiting around the corner, taking out 2 Nuts. But Cadus is going to be rotating around into Elbow, trying to do a bit of work, but I don't think he's really going to be able to get much done.
Yeah, well, that was a really good play there by Demo, where he sort of surfed forward on one of his rockets and went right past Cadus and right into 2 Nuts' face. And that did work out in their favor, although Yusufa is also down himself. And this point is trying to be capped, although it is getting contested by a lot of Zaibatsu right now. Ips taking down Aphage, Bodzilla finishing off Ips, and Tavik with the pistol taking down Bodzilla as he's tagged up today.
Yeah, we do see Flippy on Spy though, and he's going to be rotating round down Riverside. Scouts running straight past him, not being noticed. Very nicely done. And he's going to be disguising as an enemy sniper, and he's going to be waiting down Riverside, waiting for the soldier to pass, and now he's going to be trying to walk down. And I'm kind of curious to see what happens. He does redisguise as the scout, walking back up Riverside, and I want to see if he can get any picks. If you know me, I'm all a big fan of a bit of spy action, so let's see if he can get anything done. He's going to be coming up behind the scout, Tavik, but Tavik does manage to take him down. He doesn't get much done at all. 3 players down for WebOne as well, so Zaibatsu looking extremely strong right now. Ips and T-Mac do go down though, but Demul goes down as well. But 95% crits from Yusupa. It's 100%, and they're going to crits out through Big Dot, taking down Cadus, trying to do a bit of onto that midpoint, but he isn't getting much done at all. He does actually take down Tavik as well, though, so I'll take that back, and he manages to allow his team just kind of to walk back onto the point.
Yeah, but right now it looks like Two Nuts will be able to have his own crit streak. He's already going to, not crit streak, Uber, my bad. He is going through and he has popped onto soldiers right there. They jumped onto the point. They didn't manage to contest it in time, but they should be able to recap this. Just don't drop Cadus. Oh no, Cadus goes down to another crossbow. That is tech there. Jesus, his battle medic is like it's just on fire today. Like
yeah, Kid has been taken down quite a few times, been dropped a lot. I wouldn't really say it's anybody's fault, it's just kind of bad positioning at a bad time, I guess. So Ips is going to be trying to spam through Big Door a little bit. He does get juggled around, but he does manage to escape from that very nicely. Exxon is going to be really safely securing that point. And with 100% crit streak, I believe it still is. Yeah, so running crits, they're going to be able to pop through Big Door. Going to be sending a lot of spam over the point. Super taking a lot of damage, though. Nice dodges, though. Exxon taking down Samzy. Bodzilla taking down T-Mac. Bodzilla also taking down Cadus, and that is going to allow WebOne just kind of to be able to walk onto this point. Bodzilla takes down Ips as well. Nice 3k there, and really just being able to clear up that point to allow his team to walk onto it.
Oh my god, I don't know if you caught that on camera or like you caught that, but what happened was T-Mac went in for the bomb onto Yusufa as soon as that crit was popped. The medic Yusufa switched to Bodzilla, and that was a crit air shot onto T-Mac, and then he managed to take down another 2 people after that. That's gonna go in a frag movie in a few months.
Yeah, so we are going to be seeing 100% Uber, normal Uber this time from Two Nuts. They are not really feeling the crit streak anymore, so we are going to be seeing Ips taking down Demol right there. There is a scout in low, so let's see if anything does kind of come out of that. We do actually see the crits coming out from WebOne, though, and WebOne manages to take down T-Mac and Cadus and Tavik right now, but Ips taking down Bodzilla, and he's going to be trying to do a little bit of work down Riverside right now, but I don't think anything is going to be able to come out of this too much, and Two Nuts and the rest of Zaibatsu are going to have to fall back onto the last point.
Yeah, you can see right now that Yusufa is on about 90% crits. He's kind of hurt right now in Riverside. A lot of pressure is being put onto him right there by, I think that's Ips, but yeah, not much is happening. You can see that Exxon there does manage to get Samzy there with a crit sticky as the crits are popped in, although you can see that it didn't quite work out in their favor, and right now they're only 2 up.
Yeah, and we're just Flippy up now with Bodzilla actually getting taken down very quickly. Flippy's going to be waiting in the typical spot just above this door. Let's see if they notice him, as they do look like they're going to be trying to push out. They're going to be going straight through main, so I want to see if Flippy can get any picks. They're going to be walking through. Flippy's still waiting up there. They haven't noticed him. He's going to drop down, going for the medic right now. He's going to try and land all those shots, but he does get taken down by Ips very quickly. That could have been an awful med, either force or drop right there, but he does manage to save it very nicely from Two Nuts and Zaibatsu's team. So now they're going to be trying to grab this point. They're going to be able to grab second, and now they're going to make their way onto mid with 7 minutes left on the clock. 2 of the players are down for WebOne, sorry, and it does look like they are going to be feeling very confident on pushing onto this point.
Yeah, T-Mac there trying to go in for the bomb, but it appears like they have a heavy that's forward there, going heavy yet again. Cadus there going down to a headshot from Flippy. That was a great shot there, and unfortunately Flippy and Bodzilla do go down, and right now Yusufa is running for his life, but does manage to get taken down by a shotgun from Ips, with Demo soon following him.
Yeah, it was a nice wipe coming out from Zaibatsu, really stepping up their game right now. They were kind of losing a few rounds and not really being able to do what we'd kind of expect from Zaibatsu, so I'm feeling very confident in Zaibatsu right now. The medic and the soldier are still down for WebOne, and Zaibatsu do actually pop that Uber. They're going to be focusing onto the medic. Medic going down very quickly. Tavik taking down Flippy, and Ips is going to be trying to step onto this point, watching underneath. Soldier trying to get him, but he does get taken down as well. Tavik doing a lot of work with his scattergun and pistol, and it's going to be 3-1 for Zaibatsu, and that was a great game, or great half.
Yeah, it is now like halftime here on Gullywash. Did we predict scores or try to predict scores at the start for Gullywash?
Don't think so.
No, we didn't.
I just guessed that Zaibatsu were going to take it. With, you know, they chose it back in the last ESA Cup, and I mean, they were looking very strong, and even though WebOne did choose it this time, they still felt really confident on this map, and that's kind of what you saw that. It was kind of proved right there. No, I mean, it just kind of showed the positioning, just kind of what they were doing. They knew what they were doing. They felt really confident on this map, and that's what really won them that. So it is 3-1 with the NA rule set. We're going to be seeing the first 2-5, so I'm kind of curious to see what happens. I'm predicting that Zaibatsu are just going to take the next 2 rounds, and WebOne aren't going to be able to get any.
Oh, you predicting a 5-1? I'm predicting a 5-2. I don't know. That was a really, like, that was closer than the score suggested on Gullywash, definitely. Like, I felt like that was a lot closer than on Process. But right now, the second half is actually starting for CP Gullywash. They want to get this over and done with. I'm Sunny Starmere here with Haydn. You're here in the semi-finals of the ESA Cup. And yeah, we're on CP Gullywash for the second half. Take it away, Haydn.
Yeah, we're going to see Exxon going up through Choke right now, just trying to deal a bit of damage over to Big Door, but it doesn't seem like he gets much done. Ips taking down Demo very quickly. The players have switched sides though, which is always great for confusion. We're going to see a bombing coming from, I believe that was a T-Mac right there, but nothing really does come out of that. U-Super is the only player alive for WebOne, and he does fall out straight back through their lobby. Very confident plays from Zaibatsu right there, and he is going to be able to really secure that with 90% Uber. Going to be looking very strong for pushing on to last, and with the U-Super still running that crit streak, it could be very difficult for them to do anything. U-Super popping that crit streak, but nothing coming out of it, and we are going to see the Uber coming in from Zaibatsu very quickly. T-Mac taking down Exxon, and they're just going to probably be able to walk on this point, but they still haven't capped second.
Yeah, you can see a heavy there. I believe that's Sportzilla again. He's in the corner right now, although Cadus is right on top of him right now. Does he realize that? Oh my gosh, saving Cadus' life just there. You can see a medic on the point getting Uber Swords. He hit 3 Uber Swords, just needed 1 more to try and save that point. But again, more better medicing action from Yusufa, who I believe is tech. But yeah, it's currently 4-1 to Zaibatsu.
Yeah, and they're going to be able to wrap that up to a 4-1. One more round for Zaibatsu and they win and go into the finals. But Cadus is going to be able to get through Choke very quickly again. He is one of the best in the roll-outness business, and he is going to be able to deal off a lot of damage. Ips taking down Flippy, Tavik taking down Exxon, T-Mac taking down AFH. AFH does manage to take down T-Mac as well. That's a nice exchange. D-Mole taking down 2 Nuts. Ips taking down D-Mole as well. So very nice exchanges coming in from both teams. Just Bodzilla left alive on the point on 30 health, so he's definitely going to be taken down. For a split second, there was a wipe there for WebOne. That's going to allow Zaibatsu to be able to just grab this point very quickly and start pushing forward a little bit. They probably don't want to be too overly aggressive for this point, but it does look like Cadus is going to be trying to do a little bit of work. There is a scout there, but he's just kind of going to be waiting for his team before he wants to overcommit to this.
Yeah, it's looking like a very dominant second half right now by Zaibatsu. Although both medics did go down that mid-fight. And you can see that 2 Nuts here has 28%. I believe that's Uber. Yep, that is Uber. That's not fast enough to be crits. And I think Yusufa is actually using Uber himself for once. So we will be... No, that's Crit Squeak. That is Crit Squeak. Never mind. I take it back. God, I guess I was just...
Your expectations
being
are too high.
Being too kind.
But yeah, that Crit Squeak is going to be ready in just a couple moments right now, which may not be so good for the defensive players, because we are going to be seeing the default Uber from Zaibatsu going to be looking to push through Riverside. We do actually see a Pyro and a Sniper coming out from WebOne, so I'm kind of curious to see what happens through this. Tavik being pressured through lobby though. Roberto AFH taking down T-Mac, so a nice player advantage from Yusupar and the rest of his team. The crits was actually popped right there, but nothing came out of that. Cadus taking down Demo very nicely there. The Uber was actually forced out of Flippy right there. It does look like Cadus is going to try sticking up the point and doing a bit of damage, pressuring some people back in the spawn. A lot of players going down for WebOne. Just 3 players up. Exxon, Bodzilla very weak. AFH very weak on 8 health. Just Exxon alive, as well as AFH, though AFH on 8 health, as I already said. T-Mac and Cadus are the only ones alive. I'm not even sure what Cadus got up to. Cadus does get taken down by Exxon, and T-Max is only just turning up to Riverside.
Yeah, that was a really messy push there. Somehow a Pyro, that's Flippy there, managed to go all the way up through Riverside, or like, and just sort of go in via lobby behind 2 Nuts and force it. Like, I think it's because Cadus took a headshot in Shutter, so their push was a bit mistimed because T-Mac jumped in early, and they were essentially battling 5v6. But anyway, Ips and T-Mac both go down. No soldiers up for Zaibatsu right now. You can hear that, yeah, you can also see that there's no dumb man up for either team right now, and it is being pushed by a back cap, I believe, by I think is that Tavik? No, that is Tavik there, who's all the way in the upper lobby.
Yeah, we are going to be seeing a lot of players going down for WebOne right now. Exxon only just respawning, Demon and Aphage are the only ones dead right now, but it's still a big advantage for Zaibatsu, and that is what they're all about. They're going to be able to use that advantage, well, to their advantage, and be able to push in. We do actually see a player already on last point. Apes just stood there, no contestation, and that is a 5-1 win for Zaibatsu. They're going to be going into the finals.
Oh man, that was a super exciting match. Like, really, it was surprisingly close. Like, for me personally. And what did you think?
I kind of knew, like, Zaibatsu, they did really well, of course, they won, but I feel like that WebOne were doing really great plays, but Zaibatsu were just kind of outplaying them in the small areas, and that's what really paid off, and that's what won them the game. So they're going to be going into the finals. I believe we're probably going to go ahead and cut to a small commercial break for around 90 seconds, but when we get back, we're going to be going back to the finals of the ESA Cup here on VanillaTV. My name has been Haydn. Joining me today has been Mia, and hopefully you guys will all stick around for the ever so exciting finals of the ESA Cup.
Like an ice cold bath, but the water's feeling good this time. And I hate that I misread you, boy, but I can't resist no crossing the signs when you're an open invitation to a heartache, a painful kind of good. I should just leave alone, but it's too late. Where I started out, not a lot to show, just memories, but I took what I could get from you. Now I'm off to fill the void. You see, I got a habit I can't break, so it does all the breaking, and a heart that's slow to heal, 'cause I fall for the ones who are taken. You take me or you leave me. You just said goodbye. You said goodbye. If I tried, I was such a fool to think it